So recently I did a video on impact wrenches, the new 20-volt brushless hyper tough ones, and you guys were asking for a video about the new 3/8 impact wrench, the 12-volt one. So I purchased the brand new 3/8 impact wrench. It comes with a 4 amp hour battery because that battery actually works when you put it on here, and it's a brand new version of it. So we're going to test the new version versus the old version and see how they are different and how are they the same. And which one's more powerful or less powerful? Which one is tough? Which one is hyper tough? So let's open up our wrench and see what it's all about here. First we have everything come out of the box. And looky here, good times have come our way. The good charger is packed with this impact wrench. This impact wrench actually costs less than the previous version, and this one comes with the good charger instead of the bad charger. Excellent. This wrench actually comes with a battery already on it, and it's ready to work. Feels like it has a soft start, just like some of those other ones. 4 amp hour battery, so you get a better battery, you get the better charger, and you get a 2-speed impact wrench. Very nice, 2 speeds, twice as good. But is this actually any better than the first one, or is it worse? Or we're gonna find out. Stay tuned. So the weight of our brand new 2-speed impact wrench by itself is 2.1 pounds. If we add the 6 amp hour battery, it is 3 pounds. The weight of the first generation impact wrench is 2 pounds. With the 6 amp hour battery, it's 3 pounds. So they're very, very close. This one's probably slightly less because we came out slightly less on the first measurement. The new Hyper Tough wrench comes out at right at 5 inches long. The old model actually looks a hair shorter, right under 5 inches. The height of these looks very, very similar. Our newer model might be a hair shorter, but they're both right around 9 1/4, 9 3/8 inches tall with a 6 amp hour battery. Actually, let me check and see, because I have a 6 on the old model and a 4 on the new model. Let's switch this 6 out for a 4. Now we have 2 4s. It looks like to me that that 6 is actually slightly taller than the 4. Therefore, our wrenches are about the exact same height, actually. It also looks like both of them are the exact same girth as well, so no real difference noticeable between the two generations. This is our old 3/8 brushless impact wrench with the 4 amp hour battery, and we're going to go ahead and do a 10-second run. Looks like we got to about 1400 right there. There's going to be some loss in our fitting, so we're going to keep the same fitting for all tests just to make sure the loss is the same. Here goes our run number 2. Right there at around 1250. All right, let's try it one more time with the 4 amp hour battery. Right there at 1250 again. This is our old impact wrench. The 6 amp hour battery. 10-second count. Looks like right around the same at 1250. Let's try it again. Right there at the same amount still, so right there around 1250. Let's try it one more time. A little bit higher at 1300. Maybe a thermal overload. I don't know. Let's see if the 4 works. 4 works. It might be a thermal overload, I guess. Let's see now. Yep, it's back and working. Interesting. All right, we're going to do our power test with the brand new 3/8. We're going to use second gear, and I'm going to count for 10 seconds. Here we go. Looks like we got to around 1300, just over 1300. Now we're going to switch to the 6 amp hour battery because that's probably a little bit more powerful, just a little bit. So we're going to see how we do here. 6 amp hour battery, and we'll do a couple runs with this one. Looks like we got almost to 1500, so a little bit higher than before. Let's do another run. Again, we're right at 1450, so it looks like we got a little bit of an improvement here with the new model. Nice and shiny and new and performing well. I'm going to use our Hyper Tough 20 volt here to get our pressure around, let's try 2000 psi. And once we get to 2000 psi, we're going to see if the new 3/8 can break that free. So let's go ahead and I'll turn our psi camera on and we'll go ahead and knock it out. 1, 2. Okay, we got it right on 2000 psi. Let's see if the 3/8 can break that free. I do want to remind you guys that I'm using an adapter with this because I don't have and can't seem to find a socket that'll go directly to this socket size for my bolt all the way to a 3/8. If you have any ideas, feel free to put them in the comments because I know we're losing some power from using an adapter. Let's see if we can break this 2000, which is kind of coming down a little bit. So it's right around 1950 right now. It was able to do it. Let's jack it up to, I don't know, let's see. It goes up to about 2400 with that 20 volt. So let's see. Let's see if we go up to 2400, can we break that one free? It looks like it sticks right around 23 to 2350 and kind of tops out. So that's a good test here. Can the 3/8 break free that 2350? Got it. Well done, sir. Well done. So it should be able to break the lug nuts off of any vehicle, I would think. I have our old impact wrench right here. We're going to check our RPM. We're going to use the 4 amp hour battery first and then the 6 and show the difference. 4 amp hour battery. Now the 6 amp hour battery. Now we have the new version on first speed with the 4 amp hour battery. And now we're going to go to second speed. Now we're 6 amp hour battery on first speed. And now we're in second speed with the 6 amp hour battery. So we definitely gained some extra RPM with the 6 amp hour battery and in the new model. We'll give it 1 minute. We'll be on number 2. So what do we think about these two wrenches? Well, it seems like the power difference, there is some power difference fastening, although it didn't really get this lag screw down quite as far as the old wrench did. I think it's close enough where we say that is pretty much a tie, because there's going to be differences in the wood and everything like that, and there's going to be subtle differences between each and every time we try that. So it's close enough where I think it's pretty much the same. So maybe a slight power edge here, and it looks like it can take off a little bit more than it fastens, so that's good right there, because you need it to be able to take off those lug nuts if you want to do that, or whatever you're trying to do out there. I do like its 2 speeds. It's a little bit faster. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as this one, as far as I can tell. I only used 4 amp hour and 6 amp hour batteries. I didn't try it with the 2. I guess in the future I could try it with the 2 just to see if it'll work. But it came with the 4, so in this test we used the 4. I like it. I think it works pretty well. It's more affordable than the original, so that's a good thing. And it comes with the better battery and the better charger, which I think makes it a pretty daggone good deal. Of course, we'll test the reliability of it as time goes by, so we'll see about that. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you want me to test next. I know that someone had suggested testing the mid-torque and high torque. I don't know if my rig will tolerate the high torque, but I can probably test the mid-torque a little bit better now because I redid the hydraulic force gauge. And someone wanted me to check the brushless circular saw against the regular circular saw. I do have the regular circular saw, so if I get the brushless, I'll put that video together. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, funds notwithstanding, so as soon as I can afford to get whatever it is, I'll go ahead and set that up. And a lot of times what I do is I have a tool shop, so I sell the used stuff that I don't need, or the older models. Like I'll keep the new model and sell the older model at my tool shop. So that's in Jacksonville, North Carolina. If anyone cares about visiting that, I can give you more information about that. Other than that, I think a pretty sweet little impact wrench is pretty handy to have around. I'll see you guys on the next one, and God bless all of you.